What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tales from the Trash Can. I'm SidsLight, and today we're going to be reviewing House LLC 2, the Abaddon Hotel. This is the second outing of the House LLC trilogy. It is an interesting one. It still presents itself in a similar blend as before, but the found footage aspect just doesn't feel as authentic through the film as the first movie did. That said, it's also world building out the first movie so it can become a trilogy, so I give it a little bit of leeway for that, but let's jump into it. Initially, the movie is jumping between two segments, one being a TV panel with two of the characters and a city official, and the other being an investigative documentary, I guess, being filmed as they plan to investigate the house following a hot tip that there are files in the house that could prove the city's at fault for what happened originally. This, of course, leads to them finding their way into the Abaddon Hotel, and from there it starts to descend rapidly. The second half of the film definitely picks up compared to the first, but I'm not going to spoil anything. As far as the star power goes, I'm unfamiliar with any of the cast beyond the House trilogy. That said, the latter half of the movie was pretty well done, and the acting was alright. To me, it didn't feel as authentic as I prefer found footage films to be, but that might have just been the way that it was shot. I don't really think the acting was to blame in any regard. It was decent. The gore level was higher in this flick than the first one, but it was all in makeup on faces of the dead or costume gore. There's a return to the creepy clown costumes from the first one again as well. All of the kills, though, pretty much happen off camera. They do use some blood around the cuts, but just they avoid doing it on camera, and then they just cut to, like, the after, basically. Like, the camera looks away or whatever it is. As a total package, though, House LLC is, in my opinion, the weakest installment of the series. That said, it's not a terrible movie. I'm going to give it 3 skulls, but I do remember the third movie being more on par with the first in terms of quality. The reason I give it 3 skulls, though, is I am giving it a knock because while I applauded the first for not pointing out every small detail and letting scares happen in the background, this one would go so far as to pause to make sure you saw it during the first half. It eases up in the second half and becomes much better, though. Honestly, if I were rating it separate, I would say the second half is closer to a 4, and the first half is probably closer to like a 2 to a 2.5, honestly. But overall, I'm going to give it a 3. And of course, it did get held back by the fact it was world building. But I'm still looking forward to the third and final installment. So, let me know in the comments what you guys think of the movie, or if you have any movies you'd like me to review. Looking forward to hearing from you guys, and you have a great day. Peace out, everybody.